Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. I am as usual Largo, and it is time for us to take a look at the skills of the Demon Hunter as usual as well. This is in the beta, patch 18 at the moment. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Let's see here. There we go, beautiful. So there are, if you check here, it is primary, secondary, defensive, and let's see what the last one is. It is actually hunting, but they are a bit messed up because I have switched things around a bit. Okay, so the first skill that you acquire. Oh, maybe I should go with that as well. As usual, I will not take a look at the skill without runes unless you have not acquired a rune in the beta. So let's start with the first one here. It's a primary attack and it's called Hungering Arrow, and this is the one to start with. It generates 3 hatred. Fire a magically imbued arrow that seeks out targets for 115% weapon damage and has a 35% chance to pierce through target. And with Puncturing Arrow, you will have this perk as well. Increase the chance for the arrow to pierce to 50%. So let's take a look at this and see what's going on with this one. Hello, as you can see, if I shoot a shot, that one pierced through and ran into the next guy. And it's also seeking, as you can see, if I shoot right down there, it will turn around. So it's a very handy skill to have, very good at single target combat. Okay, so let's move on to Entangling Shot, and I have missed something here. Let's do it like this. Oops, you didn't see that. Okay, that's the deal we have here. Oh yeah, Entangling Shot, 3 hatred. Imbue an arrow with shadow energy that deals 75% weapon damage and entangles up to 2 enemies, slowing the movement by 60% for 2 seconds. And with the rune Chain Gang, you will be able to hit up to 4 targets instead of 2. So let's take a look at this skill. Let's collect them here. Come on. Yes, you want to be close to each other, and let's give it a go. Nope. There we go. As you can see, they all died except one. So let's see if we can find something that actually do not die instantly. Here we go. Shoot one shot there, and as you can see, there will be a chain between those 2 guys. You can see that. And they are slowed, so very good skill. Especially if you're fighting packs early on. Okay, the last primary attack that you get is Bola Shot. Generates 3 hatred. Shoots out an explosive bola that wraps itself around its target. After 1 second, the bola explodes, dealing 130% weapon damage as fire to the target and an additional 110% weapon damage as fire to all other targets within 7 yards. So, what does it look like? Well, something like this. As you can see, it takes a while, and then it explodes. And you see also the explosion, it has the possibility to actually deal damage to things around it. So also a very, very good skill. So let's jump right into the secondary skills here. Just have to adjust something here. Oh yes. This is so smooth, but once again I am not into getting into the video editing. Once again, it was a mess last time, so I'm doing it more simple way here. Okay, the first skill you get as a secondary skill, I think you get it at level 2, without rune of course, is called Impale. It costs 25 hatred. Impale a target for 250% weapon damage, and with impact, Impale has a 65% chance to knock the target back and stun it for 1.5 seconds. So let's take a look at this skill. Just have to find something to kill it with. Hello, as you can see, it deals a lot of damage, and you see the text that comes up, it says stunned. Oops. And everything here is actually too weak for that. Yep, and now I do have 2 little hatred, so just let that regenerate slowly. So let's move on to Rapid Fire. Cost 20 hatred initially, and an additional 10 hatred while channeling. Rapidly fire for 228% weapon damage as physical, and with a Withering Fire, reduces the initial hatred cost to 5 and ignites your arrows, causing them to deal fire damage. So basically you switch your type of damage, which is really neat. And as you can see, why is it called Rapid Fire? Well, you take a guess. And the last secondary skill that you get is Chakram. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm going to do it anyway. It costs 10 hatred. Fire a swirling chakram that does 150% weapon damage as physical to enemies along its path. And this is also a very nice skill, especially for area of effect damage, as you can see here. Boom! And it flies through things and kills them. Very good skill, very cheap to use and very strong. So let's move on to the defensive skills here. Why can I not pick this one? Huh, look at that. Oops! That was not the right button. Okay, so let's go to the defensive. That's what we're doing here. And that should be it. Oh yes. And apparently you cannot have them on your mouse buttons. The more you know, the more you know. Okay! Caltrops. Cost 6 discipline, so as you can see there's hatred and there's discipline. And this costs discipline. Well, 6 of it. Lay a trap of caltrops on the ground that activates when an enemy approaches. Once sprung, the caltrops slow the enemy, well, the movement of the enemies within 12 yards by 60%. This trap lasts 6 seconds. And with hooked spines, increase the slowing amount to 80%, so that would be very mobile. I will show you this one right here. Okay, of course it is zombies. Boom, as you can see, there we go. If you look at his speed right there, he is not particularly fast. And now he's dead. Okay, the other skill you get in the beta do not grant any runes, because, well, you get it quite late. Smokescreen, cost 14 discipline. Vanish behind a wall of smoke, becoming momentarily invisible for 2 seconds. So let's see how that works. If you go down here, they strike me and boom, I am invincible, I can escape. And as you can see, I'm granted some movement speed. I will show you what that is later on. But for now, we are moving on to hunting, the hunting skills of this game. There we go. Okay, so the first skill you get is called Vault. Cost 8 discipline and tumble acrobatically 35 yards. What does it look like? Well, something like that. It does exactly what you expect it to do. You vault when you press the vault button. Okay, and the other one is called Preparation. This one is free, but it has a cooldown of 45 seconds. What does it do? Well, it instantly restores all disciplines. Let's just kill him and jump around a bit here.
Not enough discipline.
No, I cannot jump. Well, boom! And now I am here once again. So that is the skills that you can actually use, the active skills of the Demon Hunter in the beta right now. So let's take a look at the passive skills, and I will do this in town as usual, because I prefer to be here, because I'm safe and sound. Okay, the passive skills. As you can see, as usual, only one skill you can have here. The first passive skill that you gain is on level 10, and it's called Tactical Advantage. Whenever you use Vault, Smokescreen or Backflip with Evasive Fire, you gain 60% movement speed for 2 seconds, and that is what I actually show you here. So that is what it does. A really good skill. Very handy. The second skill you get is called Thrill of the Hunt. Every 10 seconds, your next bow attack will immobilize your target for 3 seconds. So it is an extra skill that immobilizes targets. Very good, very neat if you like crowd control. And the last one you gain is called Vengeance. Your maximum hatred is increased by 25. In addition, gain 20 hatred and 2 discipline whenever you're healed by a health globe. So this is all the skills you can have with the Demon Hunter in the beta, which of course capped out at level 13, so it's not that much to show. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please press the thumbs up button. And if you like my videos, well, this video, you can go and check out my other ones on my channel. And if you like the channel, please press the subscribe button. I appreciate that very much. That will be all for today. Damn it, this is a mess. There we go. Thank you everybody, and goodbye.